Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Space Quest 3, The Pirates of Pestulon. Now, I know what some of you may be wondering, but didn't you already play this game? Yes, I did, around 2-ish years ago. However, I'm redoing that playthrough, because, out of all these Space Quest playthroughs, Space Quest 3, my Space Quest 3 playthrough was fucking horseshit, as some may say. I fucking have come to absolutely despise everything about that playthrough. I had so many goddamn issues, and yeah, that's why I'm redoing it. I'm gonna do it all in one sitting, so this is gonna be just epic. It has been an indeterminate amount of time since Roger Wilco rocketed away from Vohal's burning space fortress. Time stands still for a hero in suspended animation. Its engines long spent, the small escape pod drifts aimlessly through unfamiliar starfields, its course altered many times by small asteroids and space debris. Inside, Roger lies, undisturbed in his sleep chamber, but not for long. And always, I'm using the MT32 for music, because, of course. So yeah, I'm redoing this because my first playthrough of this game was utter dog shit. I had a lot of issues. I was recording on my old shitty laptop, and I just feel like this, and I'm recording in the right aspect ratio, which I didn't do for any of my old playthroughs, which fucking hurts. It hurts to look at those old videos, like, oh god, it's the incorrect aspect ratio. Ah, you idiot. Yeah, but anyways, we got clearer audio, clearer mic quality, and, you know, it's a decent playthrough, hopefully. The pod, considered nothing to be more than another piece of scrap, is taken aboard a robot commanded garbage freighter. Unfortunately, these robots have no regard for organics. Yes, indeed. The small pod is jarred by a sudden shock, which triggers the sleep chamber's revive mode. As the glass shroud slides back, Roger slowly begins to regain consciousness. Where am I? Interesting fact about this game, there's digitized audio, but you need a patch to allow both digitized audio and MT32 music. And of course I have that patch installed. So, we get the best of both worlds, as they say. You notice that the sounds from the pod grow softer until they are imperceptible. Having served its purpose and taxed its resources, the pod gives a final hum and then shuts down. How epic. Alright. So yeah. This is pretty much going to be like the last playthrough, except I'm going to, I don't know, probably talk about this game a bit more. Maybe show. There is one thing I want to show off, which, well, I will. And yeah, another problem that struck the old playthrough is that the last part got fucking corrupted, which means that the ending, I had to split the ending into a separate video by itself. Yeah, that playthrough was a fucking mess, but I'm rectifying it right now. I actually did record this redo playthrough earlier, but fucked up at the end, and had to scrap that video. So I'm doing it again. That was a good few, a lot of months ago. Fuck, probably even like a year at this point. I don't fucking remember, man. Time is a fucking thing, man. It's nearly 3 years since we started the clan. Like 3 or 4, fuck. Anyways, so we have to get into the pug. Oh god. Get in... crane. Fuck. I don't even... The rail makes a U-turn, there's a machine... The rail... Come on, there we go. Alright. So our objective here is to get the hell off the garbage freighter. And to the right of where we started, there is a ship, and we need to get it working. And of course, because I've played this game many times before, I know what exactly to do. We need to first get... Shut up. We first need to get the ship powered. So we will use this power crystal, which is conveniently located right next to where we landed. The claw senses contact with the warp motivator, grasps it firmly, and begins the ascent to the back to the grabber. Blech, I can't talk. And yeah. With that, we can now head on to the ship and put the crystal into the ship and get it some big ol' power, as the cool kids say. Which they don't, but I say it anyways, because fuck you. Okay, so now we need to drop the power crystal somewhere. Fuck. Yeah, that's a good save. Alright, so we need to drop the power... You can see what's happening on the screen. Sensing an adequate surface, the claw releases its cargo and begins this ascent to the grabber with... The grabber unit, oh god. The object thuds into place within the cavity of the ship, and now the ship has power. However, it will not work unless if well, there's some components inside the ship that are missing, and we need to replace them, which we will in a moment. As soon as we get off this grabber, because, I don't know, this section of the game is pretty boring, mostly because of the grabber, and because you have to retrace your steps back to the area that I'm about to go to. I don't know. Kind of a part of this game that, kind of always bothered me. But, you know. Anyways, we land in here, fortunately, common relatively soft landing pile in debris. Fuck. Oh god. Anyways, we can get the reactor. You can hook the reactor from the cheap wires and take it with you. So yeah, I guess I might as well, explain kind of my history with this game. So yeah, I played this game along... Bending aside a thin piece of scrap, you find an opening to another area and climb on in. So yeah, along with this game and the other games of the series, I also played this when I got the Space Quest well... I remember watching, like, my brother, I think, play, like, some of these Space Quest games. Like, I remember we were in, like, New Mexico at the time with, like, the old laptop, and, like, yeah, I remember, like, also Rat beats us up and takes the reactor. How unfortunate. Yeah, I remember something like that. I most notably know that one death from Ortega, which, yeah. So yeah, that's... Yeah. And then, like, a long time, a good few years after that, I then played the game for myself, got to the ending, and never beat the fighter jet section for a long time because I never realized that you had to put the ship onto combat, like, maneuvering, which, because if you don't do that, then you can't target any of the ships at the end. But yeah, a bit of a dumb thing, but you know, that's That's why I didn't end up completing this game until a fair while later after that initial playthrough. In terms of the other games in the series, Space Quest 3 is definitely one of the best. I still personally prefer 5, which I'm kind of debating on redoing, because that playthrough was also kind of a fucking train wreck, but... yeah. So yeah, I'm going to now get the wires here. Well, I wire, but... yeah, whatever. So yeah, that's kind of my experience with the series. Space Quest 3 is one of the best in the series. I still personally prefer 5, but 3 is definitely up there. Especially among like adventure games in general, it's definitely one of the best. And yeah, it's one of the most remembered in the series for good reason, along with 4. It's just a very great game in general. Anyways, notice it'd be slick up here. Be careful. Nah, fuck you. We warned you to be careful. Did you listen? No. Good luck next time. Wouldn't be so bad, except for the sudden stop at the end. Next time, don't get so close to the edge. And one of the many very graphic deaths in this game. For some reason, in Space Quest 3, the deaths in this game are so fucking graphic. I don't know why Sierra fucking did it, but I don't know, it fucking scares the shit out of me. Anyways, now we're in the ship. We need to drop the reactor into... I cannot type. I can type. Hook... Tor. Pardon me. Oh my god, come on. There we go. Fucking hell. You drop the reactor into the hole, attempting to reconnect the cables. You find that that one is too much short. Well, thankfully, we can just drop the wires in there as well. Carefully connect the wire between the ship and the reactor, putting the tile back in place once you've finished. And now, the ship is fully functional. We can look in the seats, in the sheet. What am I... Oh, God. The pilot seat is covered in fine Vorian pseudo-leather, ergonomically designed to be comfortable yet stylish. You can search the seats. Searching around the cushions, you find among variously colored wads of lint 7 buckazoids. Cool. Anyways, we can now start the ship. Turn on the engines. One thing you need to do is turn on the radar. If you don't turn on the radar, you die immediately as you take off, because you'll smash into the roof and fucking immediately die, because again, this is a Sierra game. You feel a strong rumbling as the ship strains to loosen itself from the confines of the junk heap accumulated at its base. Finally, it begins to rise. How cool. The ship rises several meters, and then stops abruptly. An alarm from the computer attracts your attention. Ascent halted due to obstruction. Well, nothing that a little weapons can't help. Bam! The shot blasts a new orifice in the side of the junk freighter. Also, put up your shields there, because if you don't, you'll die. The pressure generated by the desire, I'm not entirely sure, of the ship's atmosphere to escape the considerably lower pressure of the space causes your ship to be spit out like a watermelon seed. How epic. Now with that, we can head on to our navigation system, and we can lay out a course for a planet. We cannot go to Ortega right now, as we will die. So the next best option is to go to Fleabot. Light atmosphere, one known settlement. And so we shall set a course. And then we shall go at light speed. Bam. But wait a minute. Oh no! Identity confirmed. Roger Wilco. Case... I don't know what that is. Wilco wanted for... judgment. Terminate. Yeah, I couldn't read that fast enough, unfortunately. And seizures! Hell yeah. Hell yeah for seizures. Alright. So, we are now at Fleabutt. Hoorah! The mighty Thwump, you set the aluminum mallard down on the surface of Fleabutt. Which is quite epic. Alright, I'm going to... You step out of your ship onto the surface of Fleabutt. You are hit in the face by harsh winds. Looks like a storm is brewing. Meanwhile, another spacecraft touches down somewhere else, or on the same planet. That text box moved too fast. Unfortunately. Oh my god. Whoa. He's disappeared. Oh no. What are we ever to do? Well, at least we can see his footsteps. So yeah. So yeah, that may be something to worry about, but we'll cross that road when we get to it. Alright, so we now want to head over to the west over here, because the one settlement that we found on the computer is from over here. Or, well, not, we didn't find it from, well. Oh no, a venomous scorpizoid, watch out, if you get stung by him, you'll die, but going off a screen can just despawn him, so. Not too big of a threat, but can be a bit of an annoyance. Welcome to World O' Wonders. Y'all come back now, you hear, alien scum. Oh my god, Fester Blatz is slightly racist. Oh god, we're gonna have to fucking cancel him. Well, boys, it's time. Alright, so we get in here, we sell the gem that we got in Space Quest 2 because we need moolah. You have to refuse him twice and get that, so you have to get... Ah, fuck off. Okay, we're gonna have to buy the hat, buy the Orat, buy, the... what else? Buy the Orat, buy the underwear. Yeah, that's, I think, all we need. And, of course, we gotta wear the hat, man. I think that's all, yeah. That shouldn't be... Hold on, let me... yeah, I think that's all I need. I really can't... For some reason, I really can't remember a lot of the time. If he doesn't say anything, then I think I have everything I need. Yeah, I think I have everything I need. I'm just... Alright. Thanks for stopping by. Go... Oh, no. Well, there goes our hat. Unfortunate. I mentioned this in the original playthrough, but what a fantastic face that is. So, this is Roger Wilco, the man I've sent across the universe to track down and terminate. I am not impressed. You were too easy to find. You tend to leave a mess wherever you go. Seems you forgot to pay that Lee Beyond Terror Beast mating call whistle. Now, let's see. With interest, that comes to 400,000 buckazoids. I don't think you've got that kind of cash on you. No, I didn't think so. The good people at the Gipazoid Novelty Co. are most displeased. Non-payment is a serious offense. But lucky for you, I'm in a good mood today. I will count to 10 real slow, and then I will track you down. If you make it to your ship, I forget I see you, but if I catch you again, I dust you like bunt cake. Well, that's quite a promise. I don't think you'll get away with it, though. So yeah, we're given amount of time to get away, but there is a pretty easy way to avoid him. So, I don't think the Scorpizoid will bother me all too much. So there is quite an easy way. And no, I'm wrong. Oh god. It's a Space Quest game. The Scorpizoid stinger hits its mark, sending electroplasmatic venom into your system. Death comes quickly. Yeah. I am hoping I don't get hit. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, so I now need to head under here. Because this is how, as you can see, the footsteps. He's coming over here and oh no! He didn't even see it. Using our wit, we have done it. Oh my god. Holy shit. I couldn't have seen that coming. Anyways, we can use the Orat on a stick to grab the Invis Belt, which we will be needing for later. I mean, we won't be needing it until, like, endgame, so... Well, I mean... That's just the Space Quest series, well, any quest game in general, is that you need a lot of items for... Well, even... Yeah, whatever, just shut up. Alright, so, screened is not a word? Yeah, it definitely is not. Alright, so, with all of that taken care of, we can now leave Fleabutt. And, well, after defeating that android, I'm quite hungry. How about you? So, we will now head on to Monolith Burger. Course locked. And we now go at light speed. Boy. Seizures. Yay. Scream is definitely a word. It's just not the word I want. Approaching Monolith Burger. And you automatically land. Yay. There goes. Totally not Star Trek reference. Alright. With the docking maneuver completed, the engine shut down. Welcome to Monolith Burger. You pop the hatch and amble on in. And I'm going to pause here because I forgot to do something, so give me a second. Alright. So I now have what I need, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Alright, so we shall now order some food. Welcome to Monolith Burger. We shall look at the menu and we shall order the Monolith Fun Meal. Thank you. Alright. No, I didn't. Ah, fuck. I fucked that up. Alright. Monolith Burger, yeah, fuck you. Alright, I'm Monolith Fun Meal, because I need that. Alright. Would you like something to drink with that? Yes. Would you like some space buds with that? Would you like a Bladfruit pie with that? Yes. While supplies last. Special day, a free drink with every purchase. Okay. Your total of 7 buckazoids, which we shall pay. And we shall very much get our meal. Have a nice day. You gingerly pick up the greasy bag. You can hardly wait to have a seat and dig in. And so we shall. And now we shall eat. That drinking animation, though. What thrilling gameplay! Ow! What's in my burger? Oh, it must be my fun meal prize. Oh, it's a swell decoder ring. That was a mighty tasty. That was a mighty tasty. Oh god. Well, maybe mildly tasty. Well, maybe not tasty at all. In fact, it reminds you of the slick skin of Valorian Macus worm, whatever the fuck that means. You know, let's play. Okay, so I might as well explain this. So this is the arcade sequence. It's Astro Chicken, and I cannot fucking play this minigame at all. So there's actually a way to cheat the system here. So I will explain everything in just a moment. Okay. I have to look screen. Okay. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. And for the 10th one, I will just die. Alright. So, doing this, if I did it correctly, hopefully I did. So, to win this game, you have to beat the game, you have to get 10 points in one single session. However, due to probably like a oversight in the coding, you can just do this, and it will pretty much allow you to finish the game in easy. Yeah. And this is pretty much the main plot of the game. So I will now look at the ring. I spelled that wrong. How the fuck do you spell ring? What the fuck was I trying to do? Ugh. With this ring, you can decode any secret message. Well, at ring. Come on. Decode. Use ring. There we go. The secret code goes something like this. So yeah, with this you can translate the code, and this message translates to, "Help us! We're being held hostage by Scumsoft on the small moon of Pestulon. An impenetrable force field surrounds the moon. It first must be deactivated. Its origin is unknown to us. Scumsoft security is armed with jelly pistols. We're counting on you, whoever you are. 2 guys in trouble." And now we have our endgame objective for Space Quest 3. We now have to rescue the 2 guys from Andromeda, and we very much will. Alright, so we shall head back into the ship. You slide back into the ship, closing the hatch behind you. The docking control beam begins guiding you safely clear of Monolith Burger. And with that, we shall head on to where the... I don't want to... Now, with that, we shall head on to wherever the hell that they are. The only planet that we have not been to yet is Ortega, so, you know, they must be there. Well, at least where the Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Light speed. Shebang. Seizures. Seizures. Doing this speeds up the, speeds up travel by a small bit. Now we are orbiting planet Ortega, and we very much shall. With a mighty whump, you set the aluminum mallard down on the surface of Ortega. Well, first off, we need to wear the thermoweave underwear, because, you know, we gotta protect ourselves. And now we shall press the button and step onto the surface of Ortega. My, this is one hot planet, but you don't care. You're being in the heat with a thermoweave underwear. Trademark. Don't want to get sued now. Alright, so now we're on Ortega, and of course I gotta show off the most violent death in this game. It's only tradition. It's so fucking horrifying. Anyways, yeah, we shall now head on to over here. It appears that parts of this planet's surface are not entirely stable. Fuck. Better be careful or you end up in that lava below. And these are the Scumsoft deployers. I'm sure they will be fine. I'm sure I can just... Oh, no! Well, they're definitely armed with Jello pistols. Way to go, Ace. You blundered your way into within the range of the pirate's Jello gun. You suffocate an impenetrable block of Jello. As your life sputters to a close, you decide to cut down on desserts. Anyways, yeah. These are the space pirates. That's Metroid, not the... Oh, God. Pirates of Pestulon, whatever. I've been playing too much Metroid recently. That's why I said Space Pirates. Oh, God. I mean, what else am I supposed to fucking do? I don't even go outside anyways. Well, no one can, but I don't either way, but, you know, that's a different thing altogether. Alright, so now we just have to wait until these guys leave. Which they very much shall. You hear the roar of the pirate scout ship taking off. The ship streaks across the sky to an unknown destination. And there they go. Anyways, we can look through this telescope, which... Okay, yeah, close enough, whatever, shut the fuck up. Alright. Aha! You've discovered the force beam generator, and that moon must be Pestulon. So yeah, that dialogue is different if you didn't get the message in the Astro Chicken game, so yeah. Anyways, we have to get a detonator and get the pole, because we very much need them to be able to... Yeah, I mean, you know, you could use the pole for pole dancing if you really wanted to. I'm just, of course, kidding, because I'm fucking... Yeah. Anyways, I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say here. Don't even worry about it. Christ, what the fuck? What was I trying to say? Oh, God, my sleep schedule has been absolutely fucked recently. You reach the rim of the decayed cinder cone and are overwhelmed by the sight. An impressive machine of staggering size sits in the middle of the volcanic crater. Oh, nothing that detonator can fix, so we shall very much head all the way over here, because I think that seems like a good decision. I know that's my Fleabot save, but whatever. Anyways, we shall drop the... It's on a tour, I cannot type at all. Drop the detonator into the hole, and it blows up the force field. The explosion disables the force field generator. You now may travel safely to Pestulon, which is quite nice. So now we're gonna head down and get off the planet. I'm sure that nothing bad could have happened by destroying the force field. Nothing at all. I mean, that would just be weird, man. What if, like, the planet was to blow up from that? Oh, no! That detonator has apparently set off a chain of reaction earthquakes. You better get off this rock ASAP. Oh, fuck. Well, that's just not good. We gotta get out of here. Oh, no. Hurry. We're all gonna die. Oh, no. Whoa, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. My, things have certainly changed since you were here last. The unstable rock has fallen to the shimmering lava below. That's not good, but, you know, we got that pull earlier, so we can do an epic jump. Your brow furrows in grim determination as you prepare for a tremendous leap. And off he goes. Oh, man. The Romanian judge gives you a 9.5, a truly outstanding jump by one of the finest young athletes we've seen this season. You'd like to try that again, but your pull seems to have fallen into the tumultuous lava below. And yeah, as you can hear, the planet's core has become very unstable, so we gotta fucking get out of here. Quickly. Hurry out of here. Oh god, it's gonna blow. And now we sit, look, screen, and get the fuck out of here. Come on, there we go. 3. Alright. Gonna look at the planet. Come on. Yeah, whatever. I guess can't look at the planet, but whatever. So we shall now head on to Pestulon, or, yeah, it's the name of the goddamn game. I need a drink, because my voice is dying. And now, Pestulon. Surface uncharted, it figures. And we shall set our course. Course is locked. And we can actually go at attack speed. It's not that far away. Flashing message, yeah. Throttling engines back, orbiting Pestulon. Land. And now we are on the name of the game. We shall wear the belt. We shall get out of here and say goodbye to the Lumina Mallard, because we'll not be piloting it ever again. You make your way through the forest of strange trees to this clearing where you discover the entrance to some large underground complex. This must be Scumsoft. Suddenly, the door to the complex begins to open. Several guards file out of the entrance and disperse into the woods. They must have been alerted to your presence when you landed. 2 guards remain behind the watched entrance. Now we're going to press the button on the belt, which will turn us invisible. Wow, this thing really works. You then quickly realize that you only have a few moments before the belt's power pack is depleted. And now we shall leave to Scumsoft. This is the end game now. What's happening? Looks like you've made it just in time, as your invisibility belt is now completely out of power. Wow. Well, that kind of sucks, but not much we can do about it exactly, so... So yeah, we can't wander into the halls directly. We must find some sort of disguise so we can get past the offices. You find yourself in, guess, a janitor's closet. You certainly have a sixth sense about the sort kind of thing. Gonna search the closet. Rummaging about the cramped closet, you find a pair of old, grimy janitorial coveralls. Okay. What a great idea, Roger. No one would be suspicious of a janitor walking around. You grab the coveralls and put them on, seizing the opportune moment to dump all the old items that you've been pocketing along the way. What a great disguise. Wait, what's this? You reach down to the pocket of the grimy coveralls and find, well, what do you know, Mr. Garbage, a trash vaporizer. You've seen these babies in all janitorial supply catalogs, but your superiors were always too cheap to outfit you with one. Oh, that will come in handy later on, so... Well, later on, I mean right now. So this is the office section. If you walk past any of these trash cans without zapping them, you will die, because Space Quest. So you pretty much... If you walk by a area, you must zap it. And so we very much shall. Attention, attention, we have a very special birthday today. Our founder, Mr. Pug, has turned 14, so stop by and give Elmo a big ol' hug. Yeah. I cannot. Alright. So yeah, again, if you miss any one of these trash cans, you will die immediately, so... Yeah. There's no reason to coming over here, so... don't do it, but... You know, this is 100% completion. I'm going for 100% trash cans. The new speedrun. Alright. Okay. I think you can ignore one of these trash cans, but you have to make sure you're far away from where the game will register, like, where you're supposed to be. Anyways, we need to get this photo of Elmo Pug and copy the photo. First, making sure that no one is watching, you slip Elmo's picture into the copier and press the start button. Out pops a beautifully reproduced copy, which you roll up and stash in your pocket. Don't forget the original. And you have to replace the photo, or else you will get caught and die. Because again, this is a Space Quest game. You must know this by now. Alright. Make a safety save right there, just in case I do accidentally fuck up. And we can now head over to here. I think the trash can to the left is, I think, the one you can ignore. Those trash cans, I don't think, actually, no, you have to get those trash cans. What am I'm misremembering things. I am pressing the wrong button. Because F2 mutes everything, which I don't want to happen. Nothing over here, so we shall just ignore it. And you may notice that, yeah, the offices wrap around, which is a little strange, but I won't question it. Alright, so we shall zap the remaining trash cans here. Announce that Sunday will be a half day. How epic. Every time I see that, like, message box, I think I'm, like, dead. Because, yeah. I think, like, I Somehow missed one, but no, I didn't. I need another drink. My voice is killing me. And there's Elmo Pug. To zap his... Look, man. And Dusk sits a boy who... Do your job and get out, he blurbs. Talk, man. Just do your job and scram. Yeah, so... Yeah. So we're just going to head out over here, because we might as well. And, oh man, there's the aluminum mallard. They took it over here. Well, that sucks. Oh hey, Elmo is conveniently gone, so we can take his keycard. You take the keycard. And now we shall head back into the hallways. And give me a second to let my voice rest, because I need it. Okay, we can now head on to this door right here, and we can now use the card on the scanner. You hear several clicks. I'm in, you think to yourself. Then you hear a synthesized voice say, keycard verified. Stand by for composite facial scan. But thankfully, we can hold the photo that we copied earlier up to the scanner, and it will do its magic. And now we're in. And there are the two guys from Andromeda. So, we first must push the button to be able to get over to them. And with that, we can head over to them and get them out of the confinement. You cautiously enter a darkened chamber. A seemingly bottomless shaft drops into a black abyss. On a platform in the center of the chamber, the two guys from Andromeda wiggle helplessly in lime jello. The platform can only be reached by the four retractable bridges at each entrance. Why they were put here, nobody knows. Maybe the reason why they're here is because they found the hidden code in the game, but I don't know. Don't know why they're there, but they are. It's never explained, but again, it's a Space Quest game. The fourth game in the series is quite literally the fourth wall doesn't exist, but you know. You successfully free the two guys from their slimy confines, and they begin to speak. Thanks, dude. It's great to be out of that green stuff. Hey, what's your name? Roger Wilco. They discovered a distress message we coded into Astro Chicken game, and sent us here as punishment. Well, never mind, they do fucking explain it. Oh, God. I am a fucking moron. The attractable bridge is gone, and, well, fuck. So, what's your plan for getting us out of here, Wilco? Nobody's going anywhere. You must have thought you were pretty clever, Mr. Wilco, disguising yourself as a janitor. Unfortunately for you, my boys found your sorry excuse for a ship in the woods. Escort this gentleman to the arena. You boys haven't seen a good fight in a while. And do away with those two Andromedans. They've been more trouble than they're worth. Take them away. And so they very much shall take us away. How unfortunate. You and the two guys are separated and escorted away. A door opens and you are led into the dark unknown. Okay, Wilco. Name the game is Nukem Dukem Robots. The only rule is that there are no rules. And Nukem Dukem. That was way before Duke Nukem was even a thing, so, you know, they predicted the future. They also predicted the future in Space Quest 5 with Gordon Freeman, but that's a different thing. Anyways, this is the robot fight. It's quite an infamous part of the game because it's very difficult. However, I know of a very easy way to cheese it, and it's kind of ridiculous, so I'll show it to you. It's a really stupid way to complete the fight, but it's a method you can do for certain. First off, you have to get into like the corner right here, and when you're in the corner right here, you can't. Well, looks like he's very much hitting me. Well, I have to be a bit. Okay, hopefully that should work. Yeah. Hopefully this should work. And it didn't. There is a... There we go, I think that... I'm trying to get this to work. It's kind of finicky, but... It's not working, man. Oh, boy. Of course it wouldn't be working in a fucking playthrough. Playthrough luck, man. Playthrough luck, man. I've gotten this to work before, but it's just not working. Okay. That should work. Nope, it did not. I'm going to get this to work, god damn it. And my hands is starting to fall asleep for no fucking reason. Ah, god damn it. Ah. Okay. Come on, come on. It's just not working, man. I have gotten this to work several times before, but it's just not working. Unless I want to fucking do is actually do this fight, because I hate it. Okay, I think... No, it's not working. Okay, I think... Yes, there we go. That's how you can cheese it. This is how you can cheese it. He'll just keep punishing. He'll just keep punching, and it lowers his energy down to nothing. That's how you cheese it. I was trying to get that, but it just didn't work. Come on, let's get out of here. Get them, you fools. And we will just head right on the fuck out of there. And no soft lock this time. Which is very good. Well, Roger, you done good. You managed to rescue the two guys and escape from Pestulon alive. Looks like this will be a milk run from here on out. Gosh, Raj, we really appreciate you saving us and all. Yeah, we were really scared. We didn't know what Pug was gonna do to us. I apologize. Hey, don't you think we better get out of here? Pug's really sore and he probably sent some ships after us. Warning! Short-range fighters approaching from rear. Weapon lock-on detected. Well, that sucks. Well, screen. So, set on to attack speed. Lightspeed is non-functional, but luckily we won't have to deal with that right now. So you have to set your ship to attack speed. If you don't, you won't be able to lock on to targets. So yeah. We now have to do this sequence right here with the fighter jets. It's kind of a boring sequence, so yeah. There's not much to really talk about. Okay. Target in front. Bam. So yeah, this is pretty much the entire thing. You just do this, rinse and repeat until you win. This is basically what this is. Come on. Come on, come on. There we go. In front. Bam. Pew, 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 pew. I can just fire all day if I want to. Pew, pew. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get over here, get over here, get over here. There we go. The remaining enemy ships have given up and are heading back to the planet. Looks like you were just too much for them. And that is the game. Oh man, you really showed those bozos a thing or two. Now, can we get something to eat? You inform the two guys that Lightspeed is no longer functional. They're not overly pleased by this piece of news. What? Now I'll never get any food. Some rescuer you are. Hey, what's this thing on the wall? It says, Lightspeed Maintenance Access Panel. Gee, maybe I can fix this bucket of plastic bolts. Yeah, this is it. The fan belt came off of the round thing it was on. Just a second. Okay, she's all fixed. Let's go grab a burger. Too late, you realize that you have no course laid in. The light engines kick in before you can override. You inform the two guys that Lightspeed is now functional, but it's out of control. They're not overly pleased with this bit of news either. We're gonna die. No, why did I get up this morning? Mommy. First up, you didn't get up this morning. I saved your ass. Unless if they figure out your secret message this day, then we're doing this, but whatever. Careening blindly through space, your ship speeds towards a sizable black hole. Once within the gravitation of the black hole, there's no escape. You plunge into destiny. This is one of my favorite tracks in the game, by the way. The overwhelming force of the black hole draws your ship in. Helpless to do anything, your passengers strap in and hope for the best. You enter a blackness like no other you have experienced. All sense of time and speed are lost. Suddenly, a bright light becomes visible in the distance. It grows larger as your ship races towards it. Finally, you are hurled out of the blackness into a parallel universe. You cut the engines to sub-light speed as you near a seemingly habitable planet. I don't know what this planet's supposed to be, but I don't know. It looks kind of familiar. Would you say? I'm not sure what it is, but you know, I think it looks cool. Now we're at some like company headquarters called Sierra. I don't know what the fuck this is, man. Sierra. Dumb name. Greetings, Earthling! We are the two guys from Andromeda, universally famous software authors. And I am Roger Wilco, space-age swashbuckler and all-around nice guy. Yeah, you say that. Hello, I'm Ken Williams, president and founder of Sierra Online. So you guys are software authors, huh? What are your credits? Ever heard of Astro Chicken? No. Good. How about you two guys coming to work for me? Sounds great. How many buckazoids does it pay? Buckazoids. Say, Mr. Williams, do you need a janitor? No. Our space saga comes to a close. Roger, feeling a little left out, struts to his ship with the satisfaction of knowing his mission has been accomplished. The two guys from Andromeda go on to create the Space Quest series of adventure games, reaping fame and fortune. They grow fat in their success and soon become burnt out and begin a drunken tailspin into obscurity. Which, I mean, kind of happened, but... kind of... It's kind of obscure, but not really. And so we bid our hero a fond farewell as the ship once again bursts into light speed, course unknown. And that is Space Quest 3, The Pirates of Pestulon. So yeah, revisiting this game, it's still a absolute classic, especially of adventure games. Its soundtrack, while not many tracks, it's still very notable. It's pretty iconic with retro FPS, or not retro FPS, retro adventure game enthusiasts, so, you know. So yeah. That is Space Quest 3. Yeah. My second favorite game in the Space Quest series. Behind 5 and ahead of 4. Yeah. So yeah, because of the playthroughs going out of order, the next playthrough will be a Link to the Past. It might be a bit later, depending on when I want to record and upload things, but, you know. So, yeah, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed, and, yeah, I will see you... I'm gonna let the credits play out, and, yeah, I will see you sometime later. Bye.